Much indeed, ladies. There's a big showbiz hugs going on here.
We worked together years ago, Tamsin and I.
So picture the scene, 1980s Madrid. Your lover is missing, your best friend is accidentally dating a terrorist, and you've an apartment full of passed-out strangers.
Yes, well, it's no wonder they're having a nervous breakdown. Absolutely not. Let's see Tamsin, Greig and Haydn Gwynne in action.
Ask her about Ivan.
Who's Ivan?
He was my lover. Before that, he was with her.
You are sick, 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 you're falling to pieces, and the curse is the cure, it's worse than the diseases. You're dead, you're toast, you're overdosed on love.
Gazpacho?
Don't want to be rude. What's in the gazpacho?
Look at that!
Oh, I might have to go and see that. What do you mean, mate?
That's got a really good style to it, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's really thrilling. They've done some fantastic editing around the press for this. It's really in the spirit of Almodovar. He came to some of the previews and then to press night, and that was one of the things he said is that.
Who's Almodovar?
Well, he was this guy in the 80s in Spain. He's Pedro Almodovar, and he's a Spanish film director, and he wrote and directed the original film from which this has been taken.
I see.
And so he came along, he said, it's absolutely captured that wild Spanish kind of teenage spirit that was alive in the 80s in Spain.
But with a group of women who really do need each other. I think most of them have had, are on the verge of nervous breakdowns. Is your character the only one that's actually had one?
Yes, I think that's, yes. She's been in a mental institution for about 19 years, and so she's stuck in about 1967, and she's the only one who's had a complete meltdown. And the fun with her now is that she's coming out and sort of acting very crazily, but she is also the warning from history for the other women. But she's also, what's great about this show is that although it is very funny and it's got huge sort of farcical elements, is that it also allows us to go to some quite poignant, deep, serious places as well. So, you know, one minute you're laughing and the next minute you're moved.
Yeah.
And
Tamsin, obviously, you've done loads of acting, you've done lots of plays, but this is your singing debut. Is that right?
Yeah, well, in public.
Yes, but your children always tell you to shut up when you're singing.
Yeah, well, whatever
they
you
do
do, they tell you to shut up, yeah. But weirdly, it was my children that were saying to me, when I kept saying, no, I'm not doing this, there's no way I'm doing this, they were the ones that were saying, you have to do it, you have to do it. You cannot ask us to do piano practice. If you don't do this.
That's a really good comeback.
They're so harsh, and they were right, and it took a lot of work. It was, you know what it's
well,
like.
I know, and I read a lot in the research about how absolutely knackered you both are.
Yeah,
because it's so exhausting doing a musical.
It's completely different to acting, and apparently the switch.
Well, and Phiip knows.
Well,
yes, you all know.
Well, I was talking from a woman's point of view.
Let's not talk about me. That was my performance.
Do you know the discipline to just the stress of worrying about your voice? You get away with murder in a play, don't you?
Yeah, because if you lose your voice, your character sounds suddenly much more interesting. But in a musical, you suddenly
can't sing the notes.
But it must be working beautifully because you each have an Olivier nomination.
Do you know what I think happened? I think they found out that we were sharing a dressing room.
And they couldn't say
why.
Obviously,
it's going to be so awkward. And they, yeah.
Well,
so, you know, seriously, though, I think it's very much a tribute to because we have fantastic characters to play. Yeah. As do the whole. It's not like a music. It's not a typical musical in that it's very character-driven. All the other performers have, even you know, the characters that have one line have something fantastic to do.
Pedro creates these fantastic little cameos, and those run through this show as well. So, you know, you have wild, crazy taxi drivers who are kind of like prophets, and concierge, Bible-bashing concierges, and people on Vespers taking her to go kill people. And
but
so
Geoffrey Lane, who's written the book, you know, is, you know, he's won how many Emmys and Golden Globe. You know, he's an incredibly brilliant, funny, witty writer.
This is
so you've got an enormous
incredible pedigree of people who are behind this, and you laughed in their face when they said, "Would you like to do it?"
I know, what an idiot. I mean, what an idiot. It's just, it's ridiculous.
But
was it the singing that scared you?
That's why you said no.
Well, that's the thing. It's the
It's
being that exposed at a particular age, and you know, you think that you listen. You can do what you can do, and then they say, okay, that's your comfort zone. Now step outside of it. You know, nobody rushes to that. But so it took a while to be wooed, and to trust people. You know, you find yourself going, okay, look, all right, I trust you, and they are, you know, Bart Sher, the director, David Yazbek, the composer, Geoffrey Lane, who wrote the book. They are exceptional artists. And only once you let go of your fear that you find out who they really are.
Well, it's interesting. You mentioned the Oliviers. So whilst, well, you didn't, I did. Whilst we're on the subject,
did you know we were nominated?
Talk about it, the official shortlist for the This Morning Audience Award has been announced. So here are your finalists and how you can vote for your favourite.
You've been voting in your masses, and 16 productions have become 4.
The final nominees are in, but they still need your votes.
Ballet star Billy Elliot has been pirouetting on stage to the music of Sir Elton John for a decade. Will you help this blockbuster musical based on the much-loved film of the same name twirl its way to award success?
The Jersey Boys have delivered an international rock and roll hit for all seasons. Oh, what a night it would be for Frankie and the Boys if you were to vote them for the coveted Olivier Audience Award.
Rawls' little darling of the stage, Matilda, has waltzed into our hearts, becoming a smash hit in the West End and Broadway. Will this little girl win the big award at the Oliviers? She'll need your vote to do so.
Wicked's success has been turning other productions green with envy. Bringing the untold story of the Wicked Witch of the West to the stage, it's been defying gravity and box office records for 12 years, and now it needs your vote to help it continue to soar. Who will it be? The decision is yours. Go to our website for all the details on how to vote.
So hopefully it won't be very long before you guys will be on that list.
In that list.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would be very nice.
If only for the fact that you do most of the show in your underwear.
In your underwear singing.
They said to me, so you're going to start the show in your underwear. I said, listen, I'm singing on the stage in London's glittering West End. You might as well put me in my underwear, because the two feel exactly the same.
How much more exposed can I be?
There's lots of lovely bodywork in the show, though. Anna Skellern is very fine.
She's lovely. There's lovely male eye candy as well.
Yes,
So
yes.
Here's interesting. My children have all been to see it, and my teenage son said, rather reluctantly, yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You come out feeling happy. So if a teenage boy can say that, who really won't give anything away.
It is Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown. It's at the Playhouse Theatre until the 22nd of August because it's been extended.
Yes, so good.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you. On tomorrow's show, the most